Okay, today's topic is power dissipation. How power is dissipated in the element or source, etc. We find out. It is not a technique to solve the problem. This is another concept how we can find power dissipation. So in this topic, we come across different words. Power supplied, power delivered meaning is same. What is power supplied by source or delivered, power given is same. Another word is dissipation and consumed. Dissipator, resistor, absorb and dissipate. Resistor, absorb and consume. Dissipated, consume or consumption meaning is same. What is the another question is absorbed. Another word is absorbed. Absorb means taking. Absorb means taking. So this word meaning is taking. So absorbed is a general word. Resistor absorb and dissipate, whereas inductor and capacitor absorb and store. So we can come across another word, store. So which will store inductor and capacitor store. Resistor dissipate. Absorb is a common word. Absorb is a common word, a general word. Absorbed is a common word. Commonly used word. It is like when we go to doctor, you got infection. Infection word is a common, but there are types of infections like that. So resistor absorb, inductor absorb, capacitor absorb. Resistor absorb and dissipate, whereas inductor and capacitor absorb and store. Absorb means it is simply taking. So this is the problem I am taking. There are three resistors, one independent source, two dependent sources. Question is find power absorbed by each element. Now, to answer this problem, we should know sign convention. What is the sign convention is, if I take a source, when I take a source of V, when current is flowing, current is going in this direction. Current flowing from negative to positive, then power supplied is positive. When power supplied is positive, automatically power dissipation become negative. Dissipation is negative. Or it can be reverse. Same source, if current flowing from positive to negative, voltage source V, current flowing from positive to negative, then power dissipation is positive. If dissipation is positive, then supplied is negative. So source can supply, source can dissipate, depends on the current direction. Dissipated supplies opposite words. But if you take a resistor R, current may go this way or this way. Independent of the current direction, the resistor always dissipate positive power. Always dissipate positive power means, and what is the power supplied by resistor is negative. Okay, always resistor dissipate. Dissipation is positive means supplied is negative. Resistor, don't worry what is the current direction, but source you have to see. This is the normally when you connect a resistor, current flow from negative to positive. So it is in supplying mode. When supplied is positive, dissipation is negative. If current flowing reverse, then dissipation become positive, supplied become negative. Here any direction. Why independent of direction? I square R. If you take I square R, current can be positive or a negative, square become positive. So resistor always dissipate a power. With the help of this sign convention, let us solve this problem. To solve this, assume a current of I, then write the mesh equation. So what is the mesh equation? We can write V1 plus V2 plus V3, then minus of V2 plus 2V3, V2 plus 2V3, then plus 3V1 minus V3 minus 40 equal to 0 is one equation. Second equation, V1 equal to 5y. Third equation, V2 equal to 25y. V3 equal to 20i. So these are the four equations, and solve for I. So when you solve, you get to minus 2 amps. So I'm not literally solving. You try later, you will get minus 2 amps. If this is minus 2 amps, then what is V1 answer is minus 10 volts. Then V2 answer minus 50. And this answer minus 40. Then substitute V2 to V3 values. This is equal to minus 130. And this value, you will get 10. 10. Now let us see the, so now we got all voltages. This voltage we got, this voltage we got. Now question is find the power absorbed. Now let us start from here. So here current flowing from negative to positive. When current is flowing from negative to positive, current flowing from negative to positive, supplied is positive. But what is the question is asking? Absorbed. So what is the answer here? Minus 130 is the voltage, minus of minus 130 is the voltage into minus 2. So what is this voltage is? Plus 260. Sorry, minus 260. Minus 260. So this source is absorbing minus 260 means it is really supplying a power of 260. So this is the answer. Then coming to here current flowing from positive to negative. Here current flowing from positive to negative. When current flowing from positive to negative, what is the power dissipation is positive. So we want absorbed only, na? Therefore start with plus voltage of 10, then current of minus 2. So what is this answer? Minus 20. minus 20 watts. So this source also supplying plus 20, absorbing minus 20. Then in this case, current flowing from negative to positive. So negative to positive, supply positive, but we want absorb. So start with minus, and this value is 40 into minus 2. So minus into minus will become plus. What is this answer? 80 watts. Similarly for resistor, minus 2 square into 5. Negative square is positive, na? So 4 into 5, 20. Whereas here, minus 2 square into 25. This is 100. This one minus 2 square into 20. So 80. So like this, all powers we are finding. If you find the summation, what is the total power? Total power absorbed. So what is this total power? Total power is minus 260, then minus 20, plus 80, and 20, 100, then 80. So if you do it total, total answer, you get to 0. Total answer is 0. It's the cross verification. You just add, you will get the 0. So this is how problem can be solved. So once again, I am explaining this convention. Here current flowing from negative to positive. So when it is negative to positive, supplied is positive. But question is absorbed is a reverse. That's why you are getting minus. And with this polarity voltage is minus 130. Current of minus 2, multiply everything, you are getting minus 260. Minus 260, this source is absorbing. And this source is supplying how much? 260. Supplying 260, absorbing minus 260. The same way here, current flowing from positive to negative. So when current flows from positive to negative, dissipation is positive. We want dissipation only. Therefore, plus, and its value is 10, and current of minus 2, the total product is minus 20. So this source also absorbing minus 20, supplying plus 20. Then here negative to positive, so absorbed is negative, minus, value 40, current minus 2, total product is plus 80. So this source is really absorbing positive power. Dependent sources are supplying, independent source is absorbing. It's a greatness of author who created a problem. He designed a problem such that dependent sources are supplying power, independent source is absorbing. Practically also it is possible, and without this source they cannot supply because they are the dependent, depending on V1, V2, V3. V1, V2, V3 depends on current. That current is coming because of independent source. So this is one best example. It has all possible conventions, sign conventions. because these two dependent sources with opposite polarity, we got current of negative, then here flowing from negative to positive, here positive to negative, and so on. Okay. If the same problem, find power supplied by each element. If it is supplied, then plus 260, plus 20, minus 80, minus 20, minus 100, minus. Again, answer will be 0. So any one of the way you can do it. So just for practice, let us solve some more problems. This is problem number 2. Now here find power supplied by dependent source. So this one is a dependent. Its value is depending on this V1. So V1 of 20 volts and 20 by 5. So if it is 20, what is this value? 20 by 5 means 20 by 5. So it is 4 amps. Now this source is giving current of 4 amps. Giving current of 4 amps. This source is 20. Now find power supplied by dependent source. To answer this one, what we should know? Voltage. Should know voltage. If voltage is known, voltage into current will give power, and follow that sign convention. It is plus or minus is decided. So first you have to find this V. To find this V, if this is V, what is the voltage here also? V. Now with the help of nodal analysis, find the value of V. Now assume this current is leaving. Assume this current is leaving. This current already entering. So therefore 4 is equal to V by 5 plus V minus 20 by 5. One unknown, one equation, and solve for V. Solve for V, you get 20 volts. You get 20 volts. So when V is 20, I am using nodal because I am interested in voltage. Nodal or mesh we can apply, but nodal is better. I am going for nodal because of two source problem. This comes under two source. No series parallel, no voltage division, no current division. So solve for V, you get 20. Then what is the power supplied? Power supplied is here current flowing from negative to positive. So supplied is positive. We want supplied only, therefore plus, and voltage is 20, current of 4. So answer is 80 watts. Now this source is supplying power of 80 watts. So here I used nodal. Using nodal, I got it. We can don't use note. Don't use series parallel and voltage division or current division. The common normal mistake is students think that this is giving current of 4 amps. So 5 parallel, then 2 will go this side, 2 will go this side. 2 into 5 is 10. Then V equal to 10, 10 equal to 4, 40. So if you solve like this, you will get answer 40. This is wrong. If you use current division. Some students use voltage division. Looking from this source, so they go like this. They think that 5 and 5 series. So 20 volts divide between 5 and 5. And there is a voltage of 10 here. There is a voltage of 10. If this is 10, V is also 10. Again, 10 into 4 is 40. So either way, you get the wrong answer. Then another one, another note. Don't use superposition principle. Don't use superposition theorem or principle. Superposition principle. Why we should not use? It is applicable to only independent source. Superposition principle is applicable to independent source, not applicable to dependent source. This principle not applicable to dependent source or sources, and independent is only one is there, so there is no use of this. And another use, don't use star delta. Don't use star to delta transformation. Star to delta transformation. Why star to delta? Some students think that this and this connected in delta, so they try to change into star. So why star delta is not applicable? It is not a resistor. Even if it is a resistor, there is no star, there is no delta, and these three will not form delta or star. These three will not form delta or star. Basically, there is no delta, there is no star. Star to delta not allowed. And another note, don't use source transformation. Don't use source transformation. So in this source transformation, can we change this voltage source into current? This is a voltage source now. This voltage source, can we change into current source? Current source? No. Why you can't change this into current source? This dependent source, depending on V1, when you change into current source, voltage source change into current, this letter V1 disappear, a problem will be in a dilemma. Therefore, don't use source transformation. Can we change this current source into voltage source? It's a current source now. A current is parallel with resistor. Can we change this into voltage source? Again, no. Why we should not use voltage source? Why we should not use voltage source? You are finding V across this. Once you change this into voltage source, this current source disappear. Then where you are finding is confusion. Therefore, don't change this into voltage source. Don't change this into current source. So therefore, don't use source transformation. Wherever we are finding response, we are finding response across this. That element should not be disturbed by any transformation technique. That is one important statement used in source transformation. Wherever we are finding response can be voltage or current or power or energy, anything. That element can be resistor, inductor, capacitor, voltage source, current source, AC source, DC source, dependent, independent, anything. So that element we should not disturb. Disturb means modify, and don't apply source transformation on that. The similar same condition is also applicable with star to delta. So any transformation technique, don't apply on this element. So in future, avoid usage of these techniques. But however, we can solve using mesh analysis. This problem can be solved using mesh analysis. If I use mesh analysis, don't apply all methods in the exam, but just we are known methods we are trying to apply and understanding. So this is giving a current of 4 amps. V1 by 5 is 4 amps. So obviously this current is 4. And this is 5 ohm. Is 5 ohm and 20 volts. So what I said, mesh analysis, current distribution method. Assume this current of I. If this is I, this will become 4 minus I. 4 minus I. Now you write one mesh equation in this loop. Don't write mesh equation in this loop. Why this is not allowed? Because of current source. So write this mesh equation, solve for I. How to write that mesh equation? Minus 20 minus 5 into 4 minus I plus 5I equal to 0 and solve for I. Solve for I. You get 4 amps. If I is 4, then what is V? V is 4 into 5 na? 4 into 5 is again 20 volts. So this is the V now we want to find. So what is this V can be? This V is nothing but 5 into 4, then 20, 20 into 4, 80. You get same answer, but this is using mesh analysis. This is mesh analysis. So if you use nodal, this is IIT method, powerful technique. If you use mesh analysis, maybe you will get in NIT. Mesh analysis, current distribution is NIT. If you use loop current method, then other third status universities and so on. Then if you use any of these things, you will not qualify. This is how any problem can be solved in so many ways. One is the fast method and other is slow method, then wrong methods. So be careful which method will save your time. If when you are saving time, automatically mistakes will be less and the correct answer will come fastly. So like this problem can be solved. This is second problem. Let us look at some more problems. Problem 3. This is also another find power supplied by current source. Whenever we want to find power, we want voltage and current. So current already there, we want to find voltage. But I told earlier one technique. If branch containing a current source, entire branch, what is the current? Here 2 amps. So everywhere current of 2 amps only. An entire loop, same current of 2 amps. Everywhere 2 amps, independent of the sources, independent of the resistors, current is same. Now to find V. I told you now one technique how to find V. To find VAB, remember? To find VAB, start at A, go to B, start at positive, go to negative, following CGR KVL convention. If you apply same statement, start at positive, go to negative. And start at positive means you have to go in this way and follow the convention. So here you get V is equal to minus 4. Here 4 and 6 series na. 4 and 6 series 10. 10 into 2, 20. Plus 20. Plus because our direction and current direction is same, plus. Here again going from positive to negative, plus 6. So it is 26 minus 4. Here minus 4, then plus 20. Here plus 6. So 26 minus 4. 26 minus 4 is 20 volts. Then we want power na, power supply. So V is 22 into 2. you will get 44. But this is plus or minus. Your current flowing from negative to positive, and current flowing from negative to positive, supplied is positive. So what we get is plus. So plus 44 is the answer. This is the best method. Fastly we are doing. There is another method also, alternatively, slow method. 4-6 series. These two can be combined. Don't think more than one source, series parallel not applicable. Here you can combine. 4-6 is 10. So let us take that is at 10 ohms. This is the slow method, takes more time. Then here 6 and 4. This voltage source you draw like this. How negative will be upper side. This value is 4. And this 6 as it is. This 6 as it is. And this 2 amps as it is. Now, next step, these two can be added. Here 6 of upward, 4 downward. What is the total? Total of 2 volts. Total of 2 volts. Then 10. Then 2 amps. This is 2 amps. Now change this into current source. 2 by 10. 2 by 10 is 0.2. And this 10 is parallel. This current of 2 amps. Then this is 10 ohms. This is giving 2 amps, so this is 0.2. So what is the net current here? 2.2. Now we have to find V. What is V now? 10 into 2.2. We will get 22 volts. Here also we got 22. Here also 22. Then power is equal to again 22 into 2 is 40. Just see the difference. Here step by step I have done 4, 6 parallel series added. Then these two combined, then change into current source. Then don't add these two current sources. 0.2 and 2, don't combine. I told earlier, two current sources parallel we can add. Here also you can add, but in this particular question you can't add. Power supplied by current source. So this current source cannot be disturbed because we are interested to find current supplied by this source. So don't do mistake by adding these two. If you add, you will get wrong answer. So in this particular problem, don't add. But like this also we can solve. But this is a powerful technique. Started positive, go to negative, straight away you get the value of voltage, then multiply, you'll get the power. Problem number 4. A linear resistive network given. Two elements are connected in series. Element 1 supplies 42 watts of power. Element 1. What is there inside? Don't worry. The element 1 supplies 42 watts of power. How much element 2 absorb the power? Here you look at it is supplying. Element 1 supplying. When it can supply? If current flow from negative to positive. But what is the power given? Power is 42 watts. 42 watts equal to voltage of 2. Current we don't know. So this current I we have to find. So from this, what is the I you get? You get I of 21 amps. If this current I of 21, what is the current in this? Again 21. Series na same current will flow. But this current flowing from positive to negative. Current flowing from positive to negative. But what is the question here? How much it absorb? Absorb or dissipation? Same. So what is power? Power dissipation is 21 into 3. Current into voltage. So you will get 363 watts. Answer. But plus 63 or minus 63? It is plus 63 because current flowing from positive to negative. And current flowing from positive to negative, absorbed is positive. What is asking is absorbed or dissipation. So plus. This is correct. It is asked in gate problem. All these problems asked in some competitive examination. Even this problem asked in gate. All these asked in gate. Is another question. Find power delivered by dependent source. Power delivered by dependent source. So this is the dependent. What kind of voltage dependent current source? So this is Vx already there, na? So what is the voltage here? Vx. And straight away write nodal. Assume this current entering, this current leaving, this current already leaving. So using nodal, or you can also assume all three leaving. All three leaving. So assume all three leaving. What is this current? Vx by 1. What is this current? Vx by 1. What is this current? 2Vx equal to 0. Solve for Vx. You will get a 0. When Vx is 0, 2Vx also 0, then power supplied is current is 2Vx. What is the voltage here? Don't know. But this is 0, na? 0 into any voltage become 0. So what is the answer? 0. All these are gate questions. This is another problem. Interesting, little bit carefully how to solve. Yeah. So it is KV0. It is voltage dependent current source. Then here 2 resistor, third one, here 5 ampere current flowing. The question is power dissipation in given data. Power dissipation in 2 ohm resistor is 12.5 watts. Power dissipation in this is already given 12.5 watts. The value of K. What is the value of K? Already given condition, K is positive. Now, what is the power dissipated in 2 ohm resistor? Power dissipation in 2 ohm is given as 12.5 watts. That is equal to voltage in, you can use I square R or V square by R. V naught square by R we can do. But what is R value? 2 ohms. The voltage here is V naught. So V naught square by 2 is equal to 12.5. Then solve for V naught. Solve for V naught. you will get this V naught as 5 volts. If this V naught is 5, what is this current now? 5K. Okay. What is this current? What is the V naught we got? 5. 5 by 2 is how much? 2.5. This current 2.5, this current 5K, this current is 5. So as per current law, 5K, K is the constant, not kilo ohm. 5K plus 2.5 is equal to 5 amps as per current law. Now solve for K. You will get 0.5. This is answer. So this is asked in GATE EEE in 2015. GATE problems are concept oriented, small concept and solve in 1 minute. This also GATE EEE 2015, power delivered by 5 volt source. 2 boxes N1 and N2. Don't worry what is there inside. So N1 and N2, 2 boxes connected with 3 elements. 3 ohm resistor, 2 ohm resistor, but here source. What is voltage here? 6 volts. Voltage here 2 volts. Then this one, power delivered by 5 volt source. That's the question asking. We observe here 6 volts now. 6 volts, this side positive, this side negative means compulsorily current should go like this. How much current? 6 by 3. So it is 2 amps. Then in this resistor 2 volts. This side positive, this side negative means current going this side. 2 by 2 is 1 ampere. So what is the current coming here? 2 amps. This side 2 coming, here 1 going. Na? Other 1 compulsorily should flow here. So when 2 is entering into N1, total 2 ampere current should go to N2. Then only this 2 will come. Current is always whatever value going, same value should come back. If this is 1 compulsorily, this is 1 independent of this. Now power delivered or power supplied is equal to voltage of 5, current of 1. But it is plus or minus. Current flowing from negative to positive. Supplied is positive. Question is supplied. Therefore plus. Hence answer is 5 watts. Simple. Next problem. This is also asked in all these asked in competitive examinations. Question is, for what value of I, current source of I, 60 volt source absorb power? Here options given. This problem can be solved only with the help of options given. 10, 13, 15, 18 given. So here 12 amps current. So what is the current in this branch? 12. Compulsorily, this is 12. Here current of I already given now, flowing like this. Now, if you assume I of 10, if this I is 10, then here current, if try with all options. If this is 10, if this is 10, then this side 12 is entering now, 10 going this side. So this should be how much? 12 minus 10. We are trying with answers. So if 10 correct or 13 correct, we are trying. We started with 10. So I am assuming this I is 10. Entering is 12. This is 10. So this will be 2. So for what value of current? 60 volt source should absorb. But here current flowing from positive to negative. Therefore it absorb. It absorb. Because it is absorbing, 10 is correct. Now try with 13. Instead of 10, if you take 13, you take 13. If this is 13, this is 2, then this must be 1 ampere. Na? 1 should go upward. 1 going up to 12. 12 plus 1 become 13. But 1 is going from negative to positive. It cannot absorb. Therefore, 13 wrong. You try with 15. Again, you will not get. Then 18. So for all these three cases, current will flow from negative to positive. Only in this case, current will flow from positive to negative. In this case, only this source can absorb. So therefore, for what value of I of 10 ampere, then only this will absorb. Without these options, you can't solve. It cannot possible because so many set of values are correct. Not only 10, if 8 is given, 8 also correct. 7 given, 7 also correct. If some 20 given, wrong, like that. So you have to answer from the key, not by using nodal or mesh. Is another problem. Find power supplied by 2 ampere source. Power supplied by 2 ampere source. So this is giving current of 2 amps. Then there is one resistor, there is another resistor. Then what is the current here? We don't know. So assume current of I. Then this will be 2 minus I. Now write one mesh equation. Here not possible because of current source. You can write here. So that is minus 10I minus 20 plus 10 into 2 minus I equal to 0. Solve for I. Once you get I, what is the question? Power supplied by 2 na? So we want to find V. So this V, again same rule, started positive, go to negative. You get 5 into 2 plus resistance of 10, current I. This I value substitute here, simplify, you get V of 10 volts. But what we want to power supplied. What is the voltage? 10. What is the current? 2. So it is 20 watts. Plus 20. Check the polarity. Current flowing from negative to positive. So it really supply. Therefore plus. This is also plus. This is the answer. Next. This is a little bit tricky question. In the circuit shown in figure X, in the circuit shown in figure X is a element. X is an element which always absorb power. During a particular operation, it set up a current of 1 ampere. In the direction shown, and absorbed power is Px. How much current flowing? 1 ampere. With current of 1 ampere, this X element is absorbing how much? Px. It is also possible that X can absorb same power Px, for another current I. Then value of this current I is, that is a question. Now if I write mesh equation, how much power supplied is equal to power dissipated now? How much this can give? Power supplied or total power supplied is equal to total power dissipation as per the law. So how much it is supplying? This 1 ampere flowing from negative to positive. So 6 is voltage, current of 1, it is the supplying is equal to resistor is dissipating, that is 1 square into 1 plus Px. This Px we don't know. This Px we don't know. So 6 minus 1, so solve for Px. Px is 5 watts. Now second case, what is saying? It is possible that X can absorb the same power Px for another current. What is that another current? We don't know. So same principle, 6 into current of I, another current I. What is that I? We don't know. Is equal to I square into 1 into power. Again, as per the power law only I am using. This is supplying power of 6 into I. Well, another value of I. What is that I? We don't know. Then here I square R. In this Px, same power is said na 5. Now the second order quadratic equation. Now solve for I. This equation you have to solve I square here I. You will get answer 1 and 5. 1 already given in the problem now. So what is the another answer now? Therefore I equal to 5. So for the current of 5, it dissipates same power of 5 watts. This is the answer. Next. A 3 volts DC power supply. A 3 volts DC power supply with internal resistance of 2 ohms supplies a passive nonlinear resistance resistor characterized by the relation VNL is equal to INL square. NL means nonlinear. So equation also looks like nonlinear. VNL, voltage across this. Current in this is INL. This relation given by this is already given in the problem. Now power dissipated in the nonlinear resistor. So how much power is dissipated is asked. What is second question we can form? Start from positive, go to negative. We know this technique. Therefore, VNL is also equal to opposite na minus 2 into INL plus 3. This is second equation. The second substitute here. If you substitute, what you get? Then minus 2 INL plus 3 is equal to INL square. Now solve. Solve for INL. Solve for INL. You will get INL of 1 ampere. If INL is 1 ampere, what is VNL? 1 square is 1 volt. Next we want to power. Power is VNL into INL. 1 into 1 equal to 1 volt. This is the answer. Power dissipated is asking, resistor anyway dissipate. Like this we can answer. Next. Last question is also asked in GATE. power supplied by 25 volts. And this one is 0.4 I given. It is depending on this I. So this I is already mentioned. Now this I is there already. Here 14 amps is given. So from the inspection of the problem, first observe the problem, try to understand. So using current law, here I am using current law. So what is current entering? I. So this I is entering. Then what is entering here? 0.4 I is equal to 14 amps. This 14 given. Now solve for I. Solve for I. So if I is known, you will get I of 10. Answer is 10. 10 amps. Now how much this 20 power supplied by 25 volts na? So what is power supplied? Voltage is 25 into current, this I. So what is the current to 10 of 10? So 250 watts. This is the answer. So like this, we can solve these problems. So how power supplied, power absorbed, power dissipated, power consumed, and so on. So any problem like this. So almost 12 problems I solved. Sign convention is important. Apply and solve. Thank you.